Struggling with your score in PT or IELTS? You are at the right place. When you are appearing for English proficiency exams like IELTS, PT, Duolingo and many more, you need a strong grammar base. And here we are going to see the same thing. So please watch this video till end to get its maximum advantage. So taking our first rule is for is, am and are. If there is a blank after is, am, are, firstly you will check for the sentence type, that is whether it is in the active or passive voice. And if the sentence is in its active form, you will use verb with ing form. And if the sentence is in its passive voice, you will use for the verb form which ends with ed. So second rule is for has, have and had. If there is a blank after has, have and had, as you can see on the screen, you will use the verb with ed form. That means the verb will end with ed. For example, like played and created. Additionally, when subjects like I, you, we and they are given, in the present tense you will use have after the subjects, and in the past tense you will use had, right? And for the subjects like he, she, it, for the present tense you will use has as a verb, and in the past tense had as a verb. In the continuous, we know that it will always end with ing form. Moving towards the third rule is for article a and n. If there is a blank after a and n, in this case you will use a noun in its singular form only, right? For example, it is given that a pen and an organization. So it is clear that after article a and n, you will use the noun in its singular form only. Our fourth rule is for to, and if you see blank after to, you will always search for a verb with its base form. That means, for example, make, break, create, no as, no ed. Only its simple form will come after to, right? Fifth rule is for and while. So when there is a blank after for and while, you will always search for a verb with its ing form. As you can see on the screen that playing, doing, these are the verbs with ing form. So always look for ing form of word when there is for or while before blank. Our sixth rule is for models, and maximum blanks in PTE are based on this model verbs. So mind it very well that whenever you see model verbs like can, could, would, anything model verbs, you will always put right away the simple form of verb after this model verbs, right? For do, did and does, you will always put the first form of verb whenever you see do, did or does in front of the blank. Eighth rule is for it, which and that. If there is a blank after this words, you will always put a simple form of word, that is with s or es. As you can see on the screens, examples are given. Plays and creates are to this example, satisfying this rule. So our last rule is for adjective and noun, and if there is a blank after adjective, you will always put a noun, and vice versa is true for a noun. So thank you all for your time, and definitely by following this simple rules you will score more in your exam. So please focus on this basic grammar tips which will help you to fetch more marks in your exam. We'll be coming up with more videos on the grammar rules. Thank you.